Death Note can be the first step to the anime world for most beginners. The story of a genius high schooler who randomly stumbles upon a mysterious and deadly notebook has become the second most popular anime series according to my drama list. So after watching Death Note, fans of the series seek more anime like Death Note so that they can feel all the thrills they got while watching Death Note. So let's see what other anime is out there which radiates the same vibes as Death Note. Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is a dark fantasy anime, shrouded in mystery with great world building, which is something that Death Note fans will connect to. The anime is set in the alternate reality where humans coexist with ghouls. Ghouls are creatures that look like humans but consume human flesh. The main character Ken Kaneki was an ordinary college student until he got attacked by a beautiful ghoul woman. He somehow survived by a procedure in which a ghoul's organ was transplanted into him. And as a result his life as he knows changed forever. Parasite the Maxim is another, dark-toned anime like Death Note. In this the supernatural element is tied to the main character, which is the key resemblance between the two. Prior to an extraterrestrial worm invading his skin and attempting to take control of his brain, he was just a high school student like Light. Another and Death Note are similar in more than one way. For instance, they have a detective vibe going on and everything revolves around death and its consequence. In this Koichi Sakakibara is a 15-year-old who transfers to a new high school and is caught up in an enigma involving a mysterious girl and a series of gruesome killings. The Promised Neverland. This anime might look cute at first sight, but it's an anime full of psychological battles and mind games between its protagonists and antagonists who try to outwit one another. It tells the story of orphans Ray, Norman and Emma who have been living together in the Gracefield house since they were infants. About 38 children of various personalities, ages, and ethnicities are housed in this orphanage. They have a kind mother who looks after them and they love one another as a family. As such their days are full of delightful little things. There is only one constraint at the orphanage, that is the children are not permitted to leave its grounds. The only exception is here was if someone decides to adopt them. When Connie, a young orphan, is adopted, she forgets to take her favorite stuffed toy with her. Knowing how important the toy is, Emma decides to pursue Connie to return the toy to her, but only finds her dead body instead and learns the horrifying truth behind why the orphanage was built in the first place. I'm warning you, this anime will traumatize you for sure. Death Parade. For fans who enjoyed the main character passing judgment which results in gory scenes, Death Parade won't disappoint. When a person passes away, they either go to paradise or hell. However, when two people pass away at once, a decision must be made as to which soul will continue to be reborn and which will go to the void. When this occurs, the people show up at Quindecim, a bar run by Decim, a white-haired bartender. With no recollection of their demise, Decim, the sole arbitrator, must determine where each of their souls is going. For this to happen they need to participate in a game that reveals their true selves. Elfen Lied. This anime will astound newcomers with how bloody, dark and violent it is. This alone gives off the same vibes as Death Note. The story is focused on university students who take innocent-looking girl Lucy as their roommate who is actually a mutant serial killer. Terror in Resonance is a mysterious psychological thriller anime like Death Note. The main character is a genius who is mass murdering people for his respective reasons. The series also have a talented and skilled detective like L. The antagonist is also playing mind games with the police through riddles. The series tells the story of 9 and 12, the two boys behind the masked figures of Sphinx. The public and the police are unaware that the young boys are responsible for a terrorist attack on a nuclear facility in Japan until the terrorists release a video in which they confess to the crime and threaten to wreak more havoc around Tokyo. No Game No Life. No Game No Life is another anime like Death Note with genius main characters who loves to play mind games. Sora and Shiro are siblings who aren't interested in the real world. They prefer to stay home and spend all their time gaming under the nickname Blank, which is quite famous in the online gaming world. This is because Blank is known for being so skilled that they can't be defeated by anyone. Then one night while gaming, they received a strange invitation through an email to participate in a chess game. They accept and win, only to end up transported to a fantasy world called Disboard where they, the god of games, who previously challenged them resides. In this world, every dispute is resolved by playing games and physical harm is blocked by a magical spell. Only if this could happen in real world too. Anyways, on to the next one. Monster has a dark, eerie feeling to it that Death Note fans can relate with. To make things entertaining, the anime focuses on intellectual games between two brilliant characters and on the debate of what is good and what is evil. The story takes place in 20th century Germany and centers on a character named Kenzo Tenma, an accomplished neurosurgeon. His life starts crumbling after he becomes associated with Johann Liebert, his former patient who is later discovered to be a dangerous serial killer. Psychopass. Psychopass falls under the same category as Death Note with its gritty and mysterious approach. In this, policewoman Akane obeys the commanding, electronic, precognitive system because she believes in humanity and law. However, she starts to doubt this system and also herself when she encounters a criminal mastermind who can evade this seemingly ideal system. So here was the shows which I think kind of give the same vibes as Death Note. So make sure you check out these if you are a fan of Death Note, and if you know any more anime like this then tell me in the comments. Bye.